The race you're about to see might seem like a Gran Turismo lobby, but it is actually a real race. Okay, let's rewind for a moment. In this race, I start in pole position. I have in my hands a chance to overturn the championship and become the new leader. That's a golden opportunity that should not be wasted for any reason in the world. Yeah, because we are in Oschersleben, Germany for the penultimate weekend of the championship. If you didn't watch the previous video, in free practice we were going super fast, as always, but in qualifying, Paul Jouffroy stole the pole position from me by 1.5 tenths of a second. Okay, but Tjortis, he starts last, broken engine in qualifying, mamma mia. So, we're off to race 1. Jouffroy makes a resounding false start and takes the lead. I struggle the first few laps, but after a while I pick up the pace and start catching him up. 2 tenths per lap. I'm getting closer. It's going to be an explosive race ending, until a lap's car knocks me out and I lose so many seconds. Jouffroy wins, I finish P2, but at least I take the pole position for race 2. And Tjortis, the championship leader, last. Even the new engine broke down. Guys, this totally reopens the championship. So after the race is over, I went to the race control to file a protest for the false start, but the outcome will be given to us only the next morning. So we wait. Good morning! So, I'm ready to take back my 150 euros. I may say, what? Yeah, the thing is simple. Yesterday I did a request of review for the false start of Jouffroy, and since the last race, if you want to request a review, you have to pay 150 euros. Why? So this way you request a review only if you're pretty sure that something went wrong. So, if you win the protest, they give you back the 150 euros. If you lose, they keep them and give it to charity, which is nice. I mean, so this is not a business. If they're going to give me back the 150 euros, it means I won the protest. Yes. So it means that he did false start. Yes. So it means he got penalized. Yes. So it means that I won the race. Nope. Because they gave him just 5-second penalty. And I finished 6.1 seconds behind. While because some lap car doesn't know the rule and threw my race in the toilet. I don't know what to say. It's just the second time that I got screwed at the start for false start. What can I say? What can I say? Sport, like life, is unfair. But it's a spinning wheel though, and sooner or later it will turn on my side. I know it. So, let's think about race 2, which is about to start. This weekend is special, because at the end of the racing weekend, each driver will discard the 2 worst results and the standings will change. So, do you remember this? The standing after most? These are false because we didn't discard the worst results yet. So if you take away the worst results, I would be second. Whatever, let's do the math on today's, because Tjortis starts last. He discards most DNF, and today's DNF on race 1, so he ran out of discards. So this race makes the standings, and every single point he will gain will be crucial. However, Jouffroy starts P2. If he wins the race, he could become the championship leader. But I start on pole, and if I win the race, I could become the championship leader. All of this depends on how many positions Tjortis will gain during the race. But in the end, guys, only one thing matters. I must win. Period. What an incredible chance that I have in my hands, starting from pole position in this track where it's easy, really easy to turn in P1. Let's do it, let's take home the victory, but first we have to make the best possible start of the weekend. Boom, off we go, the start was good, actually not the best, but Linster pushed me from the back. Let's go, like this, we get in turn 1 and I'm way ahead of everyone else. Boom! Like this. Okay. Now, I am in P1. I have no idea who's behind me, but I don't care about that. I just have to focus on driving, and I just have to run away. I just have to push at maximum, at possible, in the first lap, which is quite hard for me. You remember from race 1, I was struggling a lot in the first 2 to 3 laps. It literally took me half race to get the best possible pace, to get the best possible rhythm, which eventually gave me the pole position. So I know I'm fast, I know I'm competitive, but I have to struggle with these first laps and first quarters. So I see from the mirror that the car is still there. So I'm not being the fastest right now, and I already know it. But I truly want to know, who is that?
50, ma non ti preoccupare, adesso scappa, vai.
Whoa, that's Gilles Lister. That's not Paul Jouffreau, and that's a big news. That's huge news, because not only I'm gaining 5 points on Jouffreau, but I'm gaining even more because he's behind Lister. So I don't know where he is right now. Probably P3, P4, I don't care. Whatever. Let's keep pushing right now. The second lap starts. It's going to be a long race. It's going to be a hard race just at the beginning. I just have to do as fast as possible. Turn 1, Gilles Lister is still there. I can see him from the mirrors. I get in turn 1, so I'm safe. He's really far behind, so I have to close this corner, full throttle, push like, whoa! What is that? What happened? Come on! Why? Why? I don't understand why. Why?
50, vai, cazzarola.
So, you're probably wondering how I managed to keep that calm inside the car and not swear over the radio like always. That's because when you reach the boiling point, you have no more energy to swear. You just accept the reality and keep going. Now, I know that wasn't intentional. I know Linster, he's a good guy. Thing is that I even closed the line in that corner. Usually I go much wider. There really was no room to go there. And the problem is that he went in the inside when I was already accelerating. And when you're accelerating and drifting, you can't look at the mirror, otherwise you lose the car. You just have to keep looking forward. And you don't expect somebody entering in full acceleration where only one car can pass. Now, the race is gone. I'm last. I can still discard one race, so nothing changes for my championship, right? I could retire now, so why do I keep pushing? Well, if a safety car comes out and I'm able to reach Tsiortsis, if I overtake Tsiortsis, he will lose 1 point on the standings, which may make the difference at the end of the championship. So that's a huge reason to keep racing. Of course, I have to hope for a safety car, but meanwhile, I just push.
Al momento Jouffreau è P4. Speriamo in una safety car. Dai.
Jouffreau P4! Man, everything is happening in this race. I could not believe it. So, it's really bad for me, but it's not that bad in the end. It looks like everybody's losing points, so I'm a bit relieved right now.
Jouffreau al momento è P8, è raggiungibile, dai.
Oh, Jouffreau P8, I can't believe it, guys. It's happening everything in this race. Now, I keep pushing, I keep gaining position. Let's see what happens now in turn 1. I take all the way into the inside. Whoa, where did I brake? Man, and I managed to make the corner. Okay, so another car in front of me. Oh, somebody's out, so I gain another position. Okay, so let's see what happens now. We get to turn 3. Probably he's going to let me pass. Yes, he did. I'm coming back like a fury. There's no point for me in gaining points because I will discard this race. But if I gain position on Tsiortsis, that will be important for the championship.
Jouffreau ha un trenino davanti, devi spingere ora.
I'm pushing like crazy. I just have to hope for a safety car, however, to reach the other ones. but I keep pushing.
La 50 ha avuto penalità per il contatto con te, la 50.
And boom! Super hard braking and again another position. Now, my engineer gave me a news. He told me that Jill Linster, car number 50, got a drive-through for the incident. Okay, which means I was not guilty for that incident. Whatever. It happens. This is racing. Well, what can I say? Let's just keep pushing. Now, I just have to hope for a safety car. I'm too far to reach the others with the space, but I keep pushing.
8 secondi adesso, 8 secondi.
I keep pushing, I keep gaining, I keep recovering. I see another car in front of me. Whoa, what is that? What is that? Whoa! 2 cars crashed in turn 3. Guys, it really means one thing. A safety car may come out and everything will change.
Spingere, spingi, bravo, spingi, vai.
Meanwhile, I have to gain this position before an eventual safety car. Now we get to this very long hairpin. He made me pass. Boom! Come on. Let's just hope for the safety car.
Accelera al massimo adesso, fra 5 secondi, full cursiello.
Yes!
2, 1, full cursiello.
Yes! Oh my god! Full course yellow for those 2 cars, and nothing changes like this. But if they convert it into a safety car, that would be the chance.
Perché non mettono la safety? Che cazzo serve full cursiello, oddio?
Perché così mannaggia la ti fanno recuperare.
Dimmi tutte le prime posizioni, le prime 10.
Primo, Schubert. Secondo, in teoria Lister. Terzo, Cappelli. Poi Thomas Doffel, Benedetti, Dubek, De Groot, Dombrowski, Giuffro 9, Davidson, Romagnoli, uno che non conosco, Ziorsis, Ercoli e te.
Stando così le cose dovrei comunque essere primo in campionato o no? No, Ziorsis non si rimonta. Perché non danno la safety? Perché vogliono fare Le Mans del porco?
Non lo so, ci stiamo lamentando tutti, io sto fomentando le lamentele per la ripartenza sotto safety.
Com'è che hanno buttato fuori il Giuffro?
Ha provato un sorpasso del cazzo e l'hanno sparato fuori. Non tantissimo però, purtroppo.
Ok.
Tra poco al mio ordine si va in safety car. È la tua ultima nonché unica possibilità di fare qualcosa, quindi concentrati.
Okay, now they will throw the safety car. I will reach the group, and anything can happen with the restart. I could start close to Ziorsis. I could overtake him and take 1 point from him. Wow.
Safety car.
Okay, let's push now. Reach the group and see what happens.
Sei P12 con Ziorsis davanti e quell'altro è P7.
Mamma mia, that's incredible. Giuffro just threw away the race, P7. I threw away my race. Ziorsis is throwing away the race. And in front of me at the restart, I will have Ziorsis. Crazy. Now I must absolutely have to pass Ziorsis in order to take him 1 point. At least, unless he loses even more positions. You may say, okay, 1 point. What is that? How many championships have been won or lost by 1 point?
Smetti di scaldare col weaving. Avvicinati, sta accelerando, avvicinati.
Ziorsis in front of me. Man, if I overtake him, I will remove points from his standings. So it's very important for me to make the best possible start and overtake him. Now, we are good to go. Back on the straight for the restart. I cannot move off the line until the green lights, until we overtake the finish line. There we go. The start was good. We get now the turn 1. Ziorsis' engine is not pushing enough. Though, I overtake him from the outside. We are side by side. We get in turn 2. And I made it. I gained 1 position on Ziorsis. Come on. Now, let's see what happens in front of me. I will try to overtake another car now in turn 3. I go all the way to the outside. Whoa! Look at that in the outside line. Look at that. We almost touched! We almost touched! And there we go! I overtook another car. Now we get to the fast left corners. Let's see what happens now. Many cars fighting in front of me. Guys, this is going to be a crazy finish of the race. We get now to the hairpin. Whoa! Whoa! No! No, come on. Come on. Ma vaffanculo, vaffanculo. You can't drive like that. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible to finish right like this. It's impossible.
No, non si può correre così, non si può essere così incapaci.
Why? Why? What's wrong with you guys? Do I happen to have a target drawn on my back? What do you have to do to get to the finish line without getting knocked out? I really don't know what to say anymore. It felt like Gran Turismo. Enough. It had to be like this weekend, and that's how it was. This racing weekend left such a bitter taste in my mouth that I don't want to drag it out with this video. Because anyway, it went bad for me, it went bad for Jufro, it went bad for Tsiortis. So in the end, we all got screwed, and it's like the fate rebalanced things. And look at this, with the worst results removed, these are the championship standings before the final. Check it out, how close we are. And do you know what it means? It means only one thing. Whoever wins in Zolder wins the championship. And I will arrive in Zolder with a competitive nastiness that I have never seen before. Zolder took the title away from my hands in 2002 in the most unfair way. And this year, I'm going to Zolder to take back what was taken from me. Cheer for me, guys, until the last lap, until the last corner.